We make you move out the way.
Pennsylvania, and we will have, for the very first time, an all-women's Royal Rumble match. If there's ever a time for a yes chant, it's now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to For the Love of Wrestling, episode. Shut up. For the Love of Wrestling, episode 4. I have with me today Connor, as usual. I have Robert, and today we have making his For the Love of Wrestling debut, Eugene. So, since you're new, why don't you start off with how you got into wrestling?
Your initiation.
Eugene.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
No, my fault. We're talking about the other Eugene. My connection was weak. Eugene Hackley.
Yeah, so how did you get into wrestling, Eugene?
I got into wrestling by watching it with my father. I saw it when I was about 4, maybe 5 years old. My dad, the actual first wrestler that really got me interested was Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. I think it was a ladder match. That was the first match that really got me interested. I've been watching it ever since then. But the character was really Eddie Guerrero. Like, I feel like Eddie Guerrero was one of the best characters, maybe of all time, if not the best. So, yeah, definitely Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. I like that answer because, like a lot of people were like Shawn Michaels. I said Jericho.
I said Taker.
You said who?
I said Undertaker.
What? Alright, he said somebody. Ethan said Matt Hardy. I feel like we hadn't heard an Eddie in a while. Yeah. We haven't heard a Ray at all, so I'm kind of glad that we got to hear that. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, I feel like he's underrated because I feel like Women 3 was really the first that we actually wanted to see succeed. I mean, of course, there was like Ultimate Warrior, but I mean, like, I don't feel like Ultimate Warrior was really an underdog because he didn't lack in size, he didn't lack, and like, I mean, he was very over. Don't get me wrong, but think about the guys he was going against, like Kurt Angle, already established, in that area. You feel me? I feel like Ray changed the game a lot for guys like him and all the other guys who lacked in size that came out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, Ray was an awesome wrestler, and I love when we ask that. When we have new people on, because everybody has a different answer. Like, everyone always has that one wrestler who like made them start watching, and it's always a different person. And that's why wrestling is one of my favorite sports, is because it's so broad and it's just so like it's different for every person.
Yeah, because there's so many different characters to choose from.
Exactly.
Right.
Favorite. And another character that really got me into wrestling, and I bet you probably never heard this answer, it was Christian. Because he, like, around that time, I feel like he was
it's funny that you mentioned Christian, because those two actually had an incredible rivalry. Ray and Christian. What?
He's like cutting out really bad on my side. Is that happening?
What time period was that feud?
Honestly, I can't remember when it was. I just remember watching it. I pretty much decided I was going to do my life in wrestling. And no, not that trashy, like what they always do. This is your life.
This is your life.
See, that wasn't even the best one. And I hate
that was the worst one.
Exactly, and I hate how that's the first one that everyone remembers. Honestly, I think one of the best ones was when Mankind did it to Rock.
No, wasn't that the original one?
I think it was like one of the first ones.
No, I think it actually was the first one.
It probably was. I don't really remember, but it probably was. Cause
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was, because it was like one of the. I think it was the most watched segment in Raw history. I know that.
Yeah, and even though I say Chris Jericho was the first guy to get me to watch, like Mick Foley has my fucking respect.
Yeah, totally.
He's one of my favorites.
I think the only thing it is about Mick Foley is the only flaw I see in Mick Foley. I don't think he really had a moveset. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he hit a few clotheslines and put a stinky claw in your face, but or hit a double arm DDT. But he lacked a moveset.
He did a stump knocker. He did a couple punches. He did a suplex. He was a basic wrestler because he was more known for being hardcore and using weapons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's different because Stone Cold I feel like Stone Cold had one of the best in-ring psychologies of all time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And with that, that's why I believe Stone Cold the actual group, but I think Bret Hart overrated. Stone Cold, they both said when they put on that, I watched that match they had, I think it was WrestleMania 13, could be wrong.
Okay.
All right.
Awkward silence.
So yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about first?
Well, I want to talk about the Women's Royal Rumble.
All right. Let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble.
Alright, so Stephanie Monday announced that we're going to have a Women's Royal Rumble. Now, a lot of people, there's been some mixed emotions inside our wrestling group about this, but it's mostly positive and just a couple of negatives. Now, this is why I love the women's division having a Royal Rumble. Because last year people wanted it, but they were like, no.
I've honestly been wanting one for like 10 years now.
Same.
Like, I don't know why they haven't done that like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have enough females at the time. Now that they have a lot of wrestlers,
I think they had plenty. You had like 10 years ago, you had Kelly, you had Ashley, you had Victoria, you had a lot of people that could make maybe like Royal Rumble in the sense.
But the only thing that we don't know yet is it going to be 15? Is it going to be 20? Are we going to get some Legends return? Are we going to get some NXT superstars to be in this, etc.?
I hope it's not 15. That's not enough.
Yeah.
I want at least 20. I mean, I would prefer 30, but I want at least 20.
I heard it might be 20, but we don't know. But however,
I mean, like, how many females are actually on both rosters?
18.
So then you have leeway for 2 more, which one of them obviously is going to go to Rousey. So
No,
that makes 19.
I heard Rousey's supposed to debut after the pay-per-view.
I mean, you have the ability to do so much here. Like, okay, you said that there's 18 between the 2 shows.
I think so.
Okay, if there's 18 between the 2 shows, then you can have a few call-ups. You can have a few like returns. You can have a few legends. Like, you have a lot to work with here.
Right. Here's what I think. So, if they do not even call-ups, have all of the NXT women in the Royal Rumble, who, if an NXT woman wins the Royal Rumble, have them have an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania instead of at the takeover event the night before. Do it like at WrestleMania. Do it like the first match.
Or hell, give them the opportunity to challenge one of the main roster. Like, how big of a comeback come up with that be?
Right.
I mean, Peyton Royce win. I'm just throwing Peyton Royce's name out there. Peyton Royce wins and challenges Charlotte. That would be awesome. I think I'd actually rather see Peyton Royce versus Alexa Bliss, but either way.
Honestly,
I want to see, was it Santina Morella make her grand return?
No.
What about Jamie Ellsworth?
Yeah, that was actually gonna be a thing too.
That would be awful.
James Ellsworth as a woman, that was gonna be a thing.
No,
before he got released, because the whole thing was that James Ellsworth was gonna dress up as a woman and challenge Charlotte for the women's championship.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been extremely awful, and I'm glad they did not go through with that.
Terrible.
But honestly,
so terrible. It's terrible.
Terrible. I gotta get that Southern accent right.
No, that's a joke between me and my friend. He's always like, "It's terrible." So terrible. It's terrible.
No, but anyway, like the like you said, Connor, there's so many possibilities with this because we've never even seen something like this before. We've had like women's battle royals, but this is different.
Yeah. This is like 20, 30 women.
Well, okay, they had the 25 woman battle royal at WrestleMania 25. Like they could have did a Royal Rumble that year.
Right.
Minus Santina Morella. That was
Guys.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Hog? Like House of Glory Wrestling?
What?
Have you guys heard of Hog?
Hub?
I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I've heard of it through other people.
I think I see what's where on the episode.
Okay.
I don't know. It just came out. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So speaking of women's wrestling, did you guys see what Josh posted this morning?
What did he say?
So it was a video of like two women, and like they looked really young, and it was like one of, I don't even remember what they said, but like one of them, like there was like Orlando Jordan in the background, and one of them just lightly slapped.
You're talking about
The laziest promo ever.
Yeah.
This girl was the girl who started it off, like, I was dying. Yeah. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna beat you.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was
I'm like, did she just smoke like 30 joints? Like, why is she so calm right now?
Did y'all just see what Josh just recently posted in the group about Dean Ambrose?
Yeah. CL2's not gonna go now.
What, okay, so if you could book that to still happen after his injury, how would you book it? Because I think he was going to be out for like 3 to 4 months.
Oh, that's sad.
So I mean, like, would you still have that happen? Like, if you were in charge of the show, would you still have that heel turn happen?
No.
Yeah.
I think it's the best thing for Dean Ambrose to turn heel at this point.
Well, they've already tried him as a heel, and they just won't.
They
won't pull the trigger.
That's different because
they won't let him be John Moxley.
It's a difference because I feel they've never tried Dean Ambrose as a solo heel. He was heel as a member of the Shield. I feel like if Dean Ambrose was heel on his own, he would really kill it.
I hope so, but I just have a bad feeling about it. I feel like they wouldn't do it right.
I think it's long overdue. Especially with Roman too, it's long overdue that he's.
I don't think of Roman. I never thought Roman should turn heel. I think he's just fine as a babyface.
See, and I'm sticking with my Roman Empire. And yes, I'm sticking with it. Now, I'm not saying he should have a manager. So, like, sorry, Paul Ellering goes somewhere else, but the authors of pain join up with Roman. I'm sticking with that.
We can all wish, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't who makes this stuff, like, who makes this stuff up, like, Roman Reigns with the authors of pain, where did that come from?
Me. I just thought that'd be an awesome idea.
I mean, I thought that was
who makes this crap up? Oh shit!
I was gonna poop emoji all over that idea.
Nah, bruh.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think Roman Reigns is doing just fine. I mean, you gotta think about it. John Cena had, like, people boo him out of buildings, and look what John Cena is today. I mean, I feel like those same people that booed John Cena all those years ago learned to respect John Cena after a while, and I feel like Roman Reigns just has to earn his respect.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Connor, with your thing about him having a manager, I think the Shield is his mouthpiece.
Well, no. I don't want him to have a manager.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
I think.
Well, if he did have a manager, the Shield is his mouthpiece. So, if, like, say he turns heel, have the Shield turn heel too.
Yeah. Okay.
And have them be his mouthpiece, just like they always do. And then, when the time is right, split them up again.
If you can believe that.
This just came to my mind. Football.
Okay.
Vince McMahon.
Go on.
Football. No.
Okay, I just came across this meme, and I want to know, like, which match would y'all prefer? It was themed the Best versus the Beast at SummerSlam, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, then the Best versus the Beast, AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Which match do you prefer?
AJ Styles, Brock.
Yeah.
Really? I think I like CM Punk versus Brock. I think that was a good match.
It was good. It had its moments, but it didn't have no interference, which is what made me like the match more.
Yeah, I think AJ Styles, the AJ Styles match was a little bit more fast paced than the CM Punk match. Just my opinion. The CM Punk match kind of seemed a little slow and drawn out. This was a little bit more fast paced.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my opinion on it.
About this, the tag team thing. So, let's have a discussion about tag teams. Who do you feel like are among the elite tag teams in the world?
Are we talking indie or are we talking...
Period. I mean, in all of wrestling.
That's hard.
It is,
because you have each... If you want to say independent, Young Bucks. If you want to say WWE, that's even harder because there's not really a lot.
There's a lot of hard choices there. You got the Usos, you got the New Day, you got the Hardys.
I mean, I'm probably going to go on a limb and say the Usos may be the best tag team in the world. And
I still want to see, and I haven't seen these guys in a long time, so I don't even know if they're still wrestling anymore. But I still really want to see the Usos versus the Briscoes.
I was just going to say that, like you stole the words out.
Either that or the Usos versus
I'm gonna raise you. I want to see Saturday against the Briscoes.
Okay, well,
Against the Bludgeon Brothers.
I mean, no, I don't.
Ooh, no. I got one even higher. Bludgeon Brothers versus War Machine. Mic drop.
I mean, like, when I think of elite tag team, I think of chemistry. And I feel like the Usos, like, they know each other, like, twin brothers.
Like brothers?
Usos, yeah, I mean, like, it shows in the ring. I mean, like, the chemistry shows in the ring. And
I agree. I like the brother aspect.
In the WWE, so I wouldn't consider them an elite tag team, and like they really even competed.
Like, here's the thing that you really got to think about. When you think of elite tag teams, it's like, could you even imagine them not together?
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
And when you think of the
Guys,
Usos,
I'll be right back. Continue talking.
All right.
okay, like when you think of the Usos, you could just never picture them apart.
Right.
I mean,
You couldn't imagine an Uso turning against the other.
So for the WWE Championship, doesn't even sound.
Yeah, like the Usos, I couldn't see any of them turning on the other. Like, it'd just be weird.
Then again, like I didn't really see like Cass turning on Enzo.
Yeah.
That surprised me. I mean, I feel like
They rushed
were
that.
at the top. They were at their peak.
Yeah, they rushed that, and I didn't like it.
I feel like they should have won the titles back in NXT.
I think they should have won the titles, period.
Right. They should have won
They
the tag
never
team
won a
titles.
title together.
They were probably the most over team at the time. From their NXT days to the time they broke up, they were probably the most over team.
Yeah,
That whole company.
yeah.
And then, like, honestly though, like, what have we gotten out of them breaking up? Cass is
Nothing.
injured. Cass is injured, and we have a really crappy cruiserweight champion.
No.
Terrible answers. Terrible.
Well, no, if you're gonna
Enzo's
have
been an
no.
awesome champion.
I'm saying because like he made Neville job to him pretty much.
Well, he didn't make that happen.
Well, I'm wording this weird.
The stupid idiots in the background made him do that. Vince made him do that.
If Enzo wasn't there, it probably would have been somebody a lot worse.
But honestly, he didn't do it cleanly.
I mean,
He didn't have a clean victory over Neville. He freaking nutshotted him.
And Neville wasn't getting paid for WrestleMania. That was the main thing. I think it was like his royalties or something. That was Neville's main thing, I want to say. Why he quit. Whatever. I'm in the way.
I don't know what's going on because now I hear that he's maybe coming back. This whole Neville thing's confusing, really.
It was supposed to come back during the South Africa tour last month, but he didn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
think about if Enzo wasn't there, how would 205 Live be? They probably would have sent James Ellsworth down there in place of Enzo. So I think
Now, I will say that I think 205 Live could have exploded if Leo Rush would have kept his mouth shut.
Yeah.
definitely.
Because Leo Rush, let's pretend he didn't make an ass out of himself. He is very talented.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's made few mistakes. Like, honestly, I can think of two right now that he's made in his whole career. The shit-talking Emma and not selling that power bomb. Which, that was really bad.
I mean, that was awesomely stupid, though. I mean, like, it was...
Yeah, honestly, that could have been the end of his career. It's like,
Right.
Thank you. You just made wrestling look stupid when you didn't sell a power bomb through the ladder. He got power bombed through the ladder and then jumps right back up. That was
Wow.
bad. Yeah, so for those who didn't know that, yeah, he's made mistakes before, but he is extremely talented, though.
If Ricochet was coming to WWE soon, but I would not want him to be bound to 205 Live.
Who?
Ricochet.
Oh, God, no.
No.
Ricochet's not going to be bound to 205 Live.
I don't think so either. Ricochet's too good for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he could make it better, but like, why would we want to see him down there? You know, on that level.
I got a question for you guys. I got a question. Who would you rather see in the WWE? Ricochet or Prince Puma?
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
I feel like Prince Puma is Lucha Underground. I don't even think WWE could even use that if they.
See, that surprises me. I thought at least one of y'all would say Prince Puma, because
it wouldn't make sense anywhere else to me. Because
I mean, I get that, but like, he wasn't like he didn't speak Spanish, so it wasn't like.
But you gotta think the background of the actual character was literally like made for Lucha.
That's true. That's very true. And I feel like if they did bring, I just started thinking about this. If they did bring the Prince Puma character in, they probably would try to send him to 205.
Yeah, and like, well, like
I don't have a problem with Ricochet going to 205 Live, and I'll also try to bring back in Evan Bourne. I feel like those two alone would make 205 Live, but I just don't want him to stay there, like okay, get a few rings in, make it better, and be on your way to the main roster. Because I feel like he can do things for the main roster as well.
Yeah, I think he could be an incredible talent for the main roster.
Yeah. Here's my problem with Prince Puma, the Prince Puma character going to WWE instead of Ricochet. So, I feel like they would just treat him like another Grand Metalik.
Yeah.
And they don't even use him. So why would they use Prince Puma?
Okay.
Here's the real question: why don't they use T.J. Perkins?
They don't have anything for him.
I mean, he should be the mainstay.
There's a lot of people I question that their use in 205 Live.
I mean, Brian Kendrick.
Nah.
I don't know what it is. I've always liked Brian Kendrick though.
Me too, but I don't mind him in his old age being a mentor character. Now,
but he's doing like literally nothing down there.
I don't like who he's mentoring, but I'm not a huge Jack Gallagher.
Yeah.
I like Jack Gallagher.
I used to, but then I'm not liking him anymore. But no, so I know we've already left the tag team talk, but I'm just going to say this and then we can continue our conversation. Just throwing this out there in case anybody else agrees.
I think I know what you're about to say.
So, an amazing crossover match. The Usos versus the Gorillas of Destiny. Mic drop.
You know what I thought you were going to actually say?
Tamatonga and Tongaloa. Yes. Sorry, but those guys, even though they cuss every 3 seconds, their talent is there. When I was watching Wrestle Kingdom 11, their big thing, you know how like the Young Bucks says "suck it" a lot. The Bullet Club is too sweet. Well, the Gorillas of Destiny, aka the Tongas, which is the son of oh my God, Haku, the sons of Haku. Their thing is they'll do they're about to do a big move, and they're always like, "Eat shit," and then. But it's so funny. It got annoying after a while. But they'd be like, "Eat shit," and then do this crazy They did something similar to a Magic Killer, which I thought was cool. But I'm like, but then again, it's okay. I guess it's a Bullet Club move, so I guess it's okay that they did it. The Tongas are in the Bullet Club, so I guess it was okay. Right. But I was still kind of cocking my head to the side on that. But yeah, I just wanted to. Who do you think I was gonna say?
Who did I think you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna say the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't know where my train of thought was.
The Motor City Machine Guns. Okay, that wouldn't be too bad.
No, I meant them coming to WWE.
Yeah, well, I feel like they're getting a little up there, but They could have. They really could have. That would have been good.
I mean, they still can. They still could, in my opinion.
Yeah. And maybe I'm thinking they're older than what they actually are.
Maybe mid-30s.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like mid to upper 30s, and I just feel like that's too old to start your WWE career.
Well, look at Bobby Fish.
But then again,
AJ Styles.
Very few people know this, but Asuka and Shinsuke are pretty up there in age.
Right.
Yeah. Shinsuke's 40. AJ Styles is 40.
Yeah.
He started his wrestling career. I think he was in his 30s. Like when he started wrestling.
Oh no, he was in his early 20s when he started.
Yeah.
No, Batista was in his 30s. You can look it up. Batista's.
Oh no. Oh, you said Batista. I thought you were talking about AJ Styles.
I was thinking Batista started.
Oh yeah. Batista was a little bit up there, which I thought was a shame because I liked him at the beginning.
Me too. I thought Batista really broke out, and I'm glad that he's considering a return. Because actually, honestly, people
just don't
crap
fuck it up
on
like
him.
you did last time.
Yeah, obviously not, but I know people crap on him and stuff like that, but I really like Batista as a wrestler.
Oh no, yeah, I did too. Back in the day, it's just he just kind of fucked up his last return.
Yeah.
I don't think he fucked it up. I feel like the fact that he was Daniel Bryan was so over at the time that everyone wanted Daniel Bryan. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wanted the Royal Rumble because I wanted Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble.
I did too.
Yeah, having Batista win was stupid.
Yeah,
because it was just it just made no sense. Okay, cool, have a cool return, but don't win the Rumble.
Right. They did that so they could set up that match, and then people complained, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we're gonna have to throw Daniel Bryan in the match now because people are complaining." So that's how that happened.
I think what I would have did was I would have had Bryan win the Royal Rumble, had him face. I would have probably put the title on somebody just to have Bryan face him at WrestleMania. Good match, though. But what they should have did with Batista was save that Shield Evolution match for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think that could have been a Mania match more than anything.
It would have been a better build-up, too, because it was placed kind of weird.
Yeah.
It was at a Payback, I think. Right?
They had two matches. I think it was one at the Payback and one at the TLC, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was one at Extreme Rules, I think.
Yeah, okay, Extreme Rules.
And then one at Payback. But yeah, it was weird timing.
And then the thing about it is, Randy Orton and Batista had just fought each other at WrestleMania.
Right.
And Triple H was. Then Randy Orton turned on the Authority leading into WrestleMania. That was that next year. I could be wrong. When he faced Seth Rollins.
That was the next year, I think.
Okay.
Because we're talking 2014, so yeah.
Yeah, don't smoke weed, children.
Yeah, because Seth turned in 2014, and then Randy was like, "Oh, I'm not getting enough attention. Seth's getting more attention than me," and then did a face turn.
Why does that sound like Randy Orton in real life?
I don't know. Honestly, it was weird. I figured at the time Randy was kind of fading out of, the Authority. Because he wasn't the guy anymore. It was Seth that was the guy.
Yeah, and I like that build to the Seth Rollins Randy Orton match. I feel like that was an underrated build and an underrated match.
And like,
wait, say that again.
The build to Randy Orton and Seth Rollins was underrated.
I don't know why I thought you said the build to Godfather and Seth Rollins. I was like, what?
maybe in 2K18.
Yeah, I guess. Really thought you said Godfather. I was like, what? The Godfather.
No, but you're right. You're totally right. Honestly, I thought they were gonna do the same thing with Kevin Owens. They were gonna have an authority thing with Kevin Owens when he won the Universal title. But
I think there was supposed to be a thing which I think it was going to be Kevin Owens, Triple H, and Pete Dunne. I know Pete Dunne was going to be in it as well. Because, I think Triple H recently took Pete Dunne under his wing.
yeah, Pete Dunne is a Triple H guy. I'm 100% sure.
He is, because there was a little rumor. There's a little rumor that they were going to have a new evolution, and it was going to be Samoa Joe, Pete Dunne, and Kevin Owens, maybe.
I think that's what it was.
But yeah, I think that's who. Yeah, it was going to be. I think it was going to be those guys.
But I think they changed it because the team of Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho was kind of over at the time.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that.
I'd like to see come back. I'd like to see Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to, but I would love for that to happen too.
He's kind of busy, running his own show now.
Yeah, he has his own company going right now, but yeah, I would love to see that happen as well.
Yeah, if one day he just decides to hand the reins over.
Okay, when we supposed to talk about some people you'd like to see in the Rumble?
Later. I have a little plan for later.
Around the ring, is it called, Mr. Connor?
Yeah, we're gonna do Around the Ring later. I'm just gonna hope that Robert comes back.
Right.
If not, Ethan, you're gonna have to take his spot.
Great. Okay.
He's like, shit.
No, but...
Well, no, I'm gonna make it easier. I'm gonna make it easier than the time that you did it.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna make it. I found a better way to do it.
That's good.
Yeah, I felt like when I had to do based off just that week of shows, it wasn't that well put together. Well, I know a better way to do it.
I think it's because you kind of because you were like, oh, I kind of have to change it around a little bit. That's why it was weird.
Yeah. Well, we just had it was just weird because we were supposed to have more people and then everyone bailed and I'm like, alrighty, gonna have to change up the rules.
Right. So,
Josh didn't want to come.
Josh was just like, oh, I forgot it was today, and then didn't say anything else, so I have no idea.
No, wait, let me see what he said. He said, when we asked him, when we asked him, an hour ago, he was like, I see, LOL, I can make it work if you guys really want me on. I was gonna game with my roommate.
I just now saw that.
So, yeah. So
I didn't even know he had a roommate.
I didn't either. I thought he lived at home.
I thought he did too.
Anywho.
He's built on a bed of lies. I can't remember what that's from, but I had to throw that quote in.
Okay, what else do you guys want to talk about?
Let's play a game.
I was gonna say if you want to go ahead and do it.
No, I was gonna say it's called push one, fire one, job one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
3 rounds. Alright, so it's push one. You push one, job one, and you fire one. So
Okay.
Rockstar Spud,
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Carter III, or let's see, Tama Tonga as a singles competitor.
Okay, now push, job, and what was the other one?
I think Fire.
Fire.
I just brainstormed that.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just Okay, so for what company? Are we just doing like pretending it's our company?
Our company, yeah.
Okay, so for my company, like, okay, I'm a fan of Tomatonga, but I'm gonna have to fire him
because that's I think the job part is out of place. Push one, use one as like a main eventer, and fire the other.
Well, main eventer would be pushing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How about push? How about push, mid card, and job?
That's what I meant to say. That's
okay. That makes it a little better then. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna push Ethan Carter III because he's proven that he has the capability to take that main event spot and run with it.
Yes.
Like I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with me there. Tomatonga. You know what? Even though I was saying earlier, like, okay, have him for... I was actually going to fire him, but that's just because I really don't want to job him. I'll have Tama go for, like, the Intercontinental, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not a huge fan of, like, Rockstar Spud's okay, but I don't like him enough to have him as an actual push. So, keep his little goofy character, and yeah, I gotta job him. Have him be the next James Ellsworth.
Rockstar Ellsworth.
Well, I mean, not the same name, but like, know your role. or I guess he was the original Ellsworth because he's been around for longer.
Pretty much.
I mean,
no, you know what? Oh my God, Rockstar Spud is like James Ellsworth mixed with Hornswoggle.
Why do you keep stealing my ideas? Like, are you in my head or something?
Like if Hornswoggle and James Ellsworth had a baby, that would be Rockstar Spud.
my gosh.
Okay, you know what? That will be my guess. Since I feel like we're gonna all have the same answers, we'll just get different people. Okay, so
all right. Samoa Joe, Cesaro,
Matt Hardy. Throw in Matt Hardy.
Push Matt Hardy all the freaking way.
I was gonna say this is Ethan's list.
No, okay, so...
No, don't give him Matt Hardy, because of course he's gonna...
Matt Hardy push, Samoa Joe, no, Cesaro, Cesaro mid-card, and then I would job Samoa Joe.
I'm about to like, fuck your world up.
That's too hard for me to choose. I can't. That's why I was.
No. You're getting my list.
So okay. So side note, I was at Raw Monday. I could have met Matt Hardy. I am irritated that I didn't do that. Like, cause there's a like near the arena I went to. There's like a parking lot where like wrestlers go and like sign autographs and take pictures with people, and that's where I got my picture with Paige. And Matt Hardy was over there, and I missed it. And someone told me when I was inside the arena, like, "Oh yeah, Matt Hardy was signing autographs outside." I was like, "Shit."
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to think of a better list for you, Eugene, because I just thought my list would be better for Josh, because I kind of know what you would say. Okay. Kind of I mean, I had my list perfect. My list was perfect for Josh. Okay, so I'll say Roman.
Oh, Lord.
Trying to think of like somebody. Trying to think of real like 3 people you like. Roman, Jeff Hardy.
Oh, no, let's cheat.
What?
Ziggler. Say Dolph Ziggler.
Why do you like Dolph Ziggler?
That's my favorite wrestler.
Oh my God! Okay. Roman, Jeff, and Dolph Ziggler.
Ah, you son of a... I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to job Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Wonderful.
God, you do so good at that.
I'm going to have to make Jeff Hardy the big card guy. And
Dolph the main.
Ziggler.
Okay. You know who my crap, what was I gonna say? My Josh list was gonna be? He would not know what to do. I feel like Josh's head would explode. Anybody who knows Josh well enough would agree with this. I was gonna say Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Aleister Black. Poor Josh's head would explode.
Ask him that in the group.
I think he would push Finn.
See, I think he would push. You know what?
I think Dean Ambrose would be better. I think you like Dean Ambrose better than Aleister Black.
No, because I actually asked him who his top 5 wrestlers were, and Dean Ambrose was not even on the list.
You want to bet?
I can pull up the message.
Hold on, watch this. I'm going to ask him in the group right now.
Alright. Now I'm going to go look for when I asked him, because I was being sneaky. Because his girlfriend asked for my help. She was like, hey, do you know what wrestlers Josh really likes? I'm going to get him something for Christmas. I was like, I got you. So I just went directly to Josh. I was like, but I made it sound like a debate, so I didn't look obvious. I was like, so who's like your top 5 wrestlers? Like, just curious. And he gave me a list. I don't even think Finn made it, actually, now that I think about it, but Dean Ambrose was not on there.
Okay, let's say y'all top. I'm gonna say top 10 in the world right now.
Well, of course, Dean's gonna be in the top 10.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, who my top 10 is?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's so hard. Okay, I found it. And you know what? Finn Balor is in his top 5. Because I literally just said his top 3. His number 5, he put Shinsuke. Number 4, he put Adam Cole. Number 3 was Finn. 2 was Aleister, and 1 was AJ Styles.
Where's mine at?
I'll even send the screenshot.
What about you, Ethan? No,
no, that was not mine. That was Josh's. But no, go ahead, Ethan. I'm trying to think of mine. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna need help for mine. That's.
I think in no order. I probably have to say.
I couldn't do a specific order. God no.
Probably gonna have to say.
Kevin Owens would be in my top 5.
Ooh, AJ Styles definitely in.
Of course, AJ's in the top 5. If AJ Styles is not in your top 5, something's wrong with you.
Are we doing top 5 or top 10?
Oh, I think you did say top 10.
We can do top 5. That's a lot easier.
No, top 5 is harder. Because I'm always like, oh God, I got like my first 2, but then I got like 10 people who could be 3 through 5.
Okay, AJ Styles. Probably not, a lot of people not going to agree with it, but Dolph Ziggler. Probably Zack Sabre Jr.
Whoa, who did you just say?
Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, yeah, but who was after him?
I know I was thinking.
Oh my god, I thought you said Kali. I say, what drugs are you on? I want some.
The ball time. Seth Rollins. I gotta go with Seth Rollins and Cesaro.
I was gonna say Kali wouldn't even be in my top 100.
I think he's probably at the bottom of my. What's that dude name? I forgot the wrestler I'm about to compare it to. Sid Vicious.
So watching Wrestle Kingdom 11 made me a fan of certain people. Like okay, like I may have been dogging on a little bit, but there was some incredible matches and 2 people. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I know exactly what 2 he's going to say. Yeah, you're right. Because the 2 people that really stuck out to me was Okada and, yeah, it was Naito. Because those 2 did amazing in their matches.
I think Okada would be in my top 10, but he didn't. I wouldn't give him top 5 spot. And a lot of people gonna shit on me. They always shit on me because I got Dolph Ziggler in my top 5, but not Kenny Omega. And I think
Look, I say to each his own. I would never diss on anybody. I was even joking with you when you were saying that that Roman Reigns was like the best wrestler. I was just shitting with you.
Oh, I was joking too. I was shitting with you too.
Oh, okay. We were both messing with each other. I was like, okay, if he wants to say that, I feel like I'm going to be stupid asking who this guy is, so I'm not going to. Oh, well, never mind. I don't know who it is anyway. I decided to pull up, out of curiosity, who was the top 500. And of course, there's a lot of names at the bottom I don't know. But one kind of drew my eye, but then I'm like, no, I don't think I know him anyway. Let me try to go back. Tyler Bateman.
He was in WWE.
See,
I think.
maybe that's why.
Tyler Bate, you mean? The UK guy?
No. Tyler Bateman. It's not Tyler Bate.
No, I know Derek Bateman was EC3, but I don't know Tyler Bateman.
See, I don't know either. I think that's who you were thinking of when you heard Bateman, Ethan.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Derek Bateman was EC3. So that's probably who you're thinking of.
I found a picture of him. Hang on.
Yeah, when I saw a picture of Tyler Bateman, I had no clue who he was. I don't want to go through the entire list of the 500.
I sent it to the For the Love of Wrestling.
Yeah, I still have no idea who that is.
I thought he was in WWE. Maybe I'm thinking of... Who am I thinking of?
Tyler Bates?
No.
Yeah, Tyler Bates, the first ever UK champion.
I think you're really thinking of Tyler Bates.
I think he's
I think I'm thinking of EC3.
I'm probably thinking of a mixture between both, actually.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you got the...
Let's talk about who y'all would like to see in the Hall of Fame this year.
Alright, well, can I start off? Of course, I miss out on a lot.
Oh, we're not going back for you. What the fuck? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What do you want?
So I think the headliner for the Hall of Fame this year, it's New Orleans. And, if he's truly retired, then why not we have the person retired where the streak ended? Have Undertaker headline WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Like I've heard rumors it's gonna be Goldberg, but I hate that idea.
No, it's
I
not
do
me.
too.
Because Goldberg is still back to wrestle. It's going to be someone that's going to be retiring.
Yeah, I think Undertaker should be the big class name this year.
I don't feel like Goldberg is a big enough name.
I don't either.
Headline. I mean, I kind of didn't like the idea of Sting headliner in the Hall of Fame, but I feel like Sting deserved it more than any other that year.
Well, I mean, and my tag team that I want to go in the Hall of Fame this year is not two of them.
Honestly,
I got two.
honestly, what has not Brock? What has Goldberg even done besides
In
win-
WWE.
Well, not even that. Like, what has he even done to deserve a Hall of Fame spot? He's won 172 matches, which has already been broken by a milestone.
But that wasn't in WWE though.
I mean, yeah.
They still reference it
I
though.
think he won the world title once in WWE. I mean, he really.
Oh no, he's held it a few times, but like plenty of people have.
No, I think he's really only. I think he held it once in the Universal Championship. Literally.
Yeah.
And I know he held it in WCW, I want to say. But I mean, and he was in WWE for like, what, 2 years, 3 maybe, before he left.
Yeah.
And then, but, you know, the same could be said for Brock Lesnar before he made his return in 2011, I want to say. Didn't he return in 2011?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Lesnar wasn't in the WWE for that long, and you would think, like, because of the notoriety that he had, that he was in there for a lot longer. That I feel like the same is with Brock Lesnar because of the impact he made in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Another person that I think is deserving of like the Hall of Fame is The Rock.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I mean, he's
Are you
not,
serious?
but I wouldn't. I think it's too early. I think The Rock.
I mean,
It's going to happen eventually.
obviously.
But I mean, The Undertaker is probably a better option.
And you know who I think should be in it? British Bulldog.
Yep.
Rick Martel is another name I want to see. I want to see X-Pac this year.
Demolition.
Yeah, Demolition would be good.
I think who?
Well, my two would either Demolition or you would do, how about, let me see, the Midnight Express.
How about there's a lot of names that could possibly. How about females?
I think well, if we're gonna talk about females, I think China should definitely be in Hall of Fame.
It's up there, but if anyone I feel should be next into the Hall of Fame, it should be Victoria.
Yeah, that's another one. Victoria, and Candice Michelle.
Victoria more so though.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm going to go ahead and say this, and RVD.
Yes.
I'm going with it.
I agree with RVD.
Because he can't compete. in there anymore.
I feel like Rey Mysterio, even though I feel like I want him to return one day, but if it's not going to happen, I would go ahead and induct him.
Well, I think Rey's too early, honestly.
Yeah, I think Rey is too early.
No, I mean, it's all about the impact that you have on professional wrestling. There's not too many active wrestlers that have more impact than Rey Mysterio.
That's true,
Right.
but like if he comes back and he can still make an impact, like Matt and Jeff left for 7 years, and people could have said that they belong in the Hall of Fame, but they come back.
The Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys will definitely get there eventually.
Christian, I want to say for this year, Christian, definitely.
Yeah.
Vader. Oh, I just said that. I know another woman.
Well, too bad. I said it again.
Who can't?
Like, I know another woman that I'm surprised nobody said yet.
Who?
Sable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bite my tongue on that one.
I'm sticking with it.
I kind of agree with that, honestly.
Here's another name no one mentioned either. Michelle McCool.
Yeah. Well, if they induct Undertaker, I don't think they're gonna induct Michelle McCool in the same.
Never know. They could do that.
Oh, I'm just throwing names out there in general. I'm not talking about this year.
I think my
doubt they
computer
would do
just
this.
froze.
Does that mean we're probably not live?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait, it's back. It's back.
A lot of people.
Hold on. Does it say like 0 at the beginning, or does
No,
it?
it's still going.
Okay, cool. So we may have had like a little pause, but I agree with whoever said Christian. I can't remember who said it now.
Yeah, I think I said that.
Another one that people are not going to say right away, but I think y'all are going to agree with me, unless you're Robert, is the Great Muda.
I can read you one more if you want me to. Juicin and the Liger.
For WWE, though,
He's only been in one match.
yeah, he didn't do enough in WWE. Great Muda, he did a lot.
But you got to think about it. Sting hasn't done anything for WWE. I think WWE's Hall of Fame is more international now. So that's why I said Rey Mysterio, because he doesn't just have an impact on WWE. He has an impact on sports entertainment as a whole, and I feel like WWE appreciates that as well and welcomes that into their Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So I actually agree with that, Robert.
Wait, I just realized something. Could remember like was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago when Ray was in Mexico and he did the 619 and the 619 killed that guy.
Well, actually,
Harry Wall Jr.
The ropes killed the guy because he fell wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't like honestly. I don't believe Rey Mysterio
I'm not saying he had to. I'm not saying he was involved with it. I'm saying like, could that affect?
That did happen. Yes.
Could that affect him being in the Hall of Fame?
Oh no, I doubt it.
I mean, Rey Mysterio is one of the safest weapons of all time. I think that's probably that was. I don't know how to put it.
That was an unfortunate accident.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, without being interrupted, if you rewatch the video, actually, You see when he does the 619, he notices that the guy is limp and avoids him at all costs. And then he drops him down to the mat and yells to Conan. You don't hear him yell, but you say, "Yo, someone get over here and check this guy. I think something happened to him." Yeah, I think that's what really happened.
Yeah, he was not heartless about it. He was like, he kind of noticed. He was like, I saw the video too.
Professional about it.
He had an oh shit moment. He was like, oh my god, this guy's not selling. This guy's like legitimately hurt.
Yeah.
And
I think the cause of death really was cardiac arrest. I want to say.
Was it though, or was it just impact?
I mean, I think that was the actual cause of death, cardiac arrest. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
But yeah, I mean, some people have made jokes about it, like, "Oh, Rey Mysterio's a murderer." No.
That's far from the truth.
It was just like a bad accident.
No, it was just a funny.
You know a match I want to see? I'm not sure it's happened before, but I want to see Christopher Daniels versus Rey Mysterio.
Christopher Daniels?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Christopher Daniels, that's one of my favorites. He's in my top 10 of all time.
Isn't he retired now, though? Or am I wrong?
Wait, what?
Is Christopher Daniels retired now, or am I wrong?
No, he's not.
I thought you asked if he was dead. I was like, God, no.
No.
I was like,
I know he's
Jesus.
not dead, but I know he's like 50, right?
He's a lot older than I realized.
40, I think early 40s.
No,
he's because I saw an interview with him. He said he was like in his 50s.
No. I could be wrong about the early 40s. I think it's more late 40s. But I know he's definitely not 50 yet.
Hang on, let me look this up.
47.
Yep.
So he's getting there.
I mean, but he still worked like a fucking.
And by the way, he's still currently signed to Ring of Honor. Wait. Oh, never mind. It said former. I thought it said where he's the Ring of Honor World Champion, but it said former World Champion.
There goes Connor using Wikipedia again.
And it was. That's exactly what I'm looking at right now.
No, but like, because I remember he was in an interview and he was like, "Oh yeah, they'll never accept a guy like me because I'm like almost 50 years old and I'll and I'm not like well known or whatever." And I was like, "Oh." It was.
Well, I kind of agree.
Yeah. Like, because a lot of the 50-year-olds that are there are like Triple H and like. You know?
Fitting good with the NXT, like as a trainer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was younger than 50. I thought he was over 50.
Yeah,
But isn't he retired now though?
Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho was around that age, and he's still working like a young.
I think. Isn't Chris Jericho like younger 40s?
Jericho was in his mid to late 40s.
Jericho is 47.
47. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wrong.
November 9th, 1970.
My God.
That's weird to think that those two are the same age.
Yeah, I mean, but Christopher Daniels, like they literally took the same role early in their career. It's just like I think Chris Jericho and Christopher Daniels, those might be my two. They my top, like in my top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I love them too.
yeah, we were giving out the top 5 before, and I kind of missed it because, well, I had something to do. My top 5 of all time, number 1 is obviously Ric Flair. Number 2 is Bruno Sammartino. Number 3 is The Undertaker. Number 4 is Bob Backlund. And number 5 is Tatsumi Fujinami.
How are you like 57 or something?
Well, and this is why I say it all the time, because if it wasn't for those top 5 guys, most of the people that are wrestling now wouldn't be wrestling, including people in Japan.
I mean, yeah, that's always appreciated, but style comes through generation. It's a generation thing. Like back then, you know how amazing a star like Jinder Mahal, like as bland as he is, you know, like he probably would have been the best wrestler in the world when Bob Backlund and I'm not Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino was wrestling, because I mean it's evolving. It's evolving every day. Professional wrestling is. So, like in the next 10 years, like the shit we seeing now with like Will Ospreay and Ricochet and Kenny Omega and Okada is going to be stuff better to come, like a lot better, because it's an everyday evolving thing.
So, did y'all see the video? Since it's Christmas, let's talk about a Christmas theme thing here.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the video of Braun in an elf outfit?
I was the one who showed that to you.
Yeah.
It was the greatest thing ever.
Like, if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to, like, go on YouTube and find it. Because it's like, he goes from, like, the happiest person to, like, Braun Strowman. In, like, 0.5. And it was great.
Yeah, watching the happy elf Braun Strowman, like, I feel like I could have watched that and died and been completely content with life.
Like, I
could have had my 5th heart attack and would have been completely fine.
Like, I hope this is a continuous thing every year for the next, like, couple of years. Just continue on this legacy of Braun the Elf.
No! Oh my god. I got something better. So, you know how they, like...
Background, if you guys are in the background, it's just me wrapping up gifts late notice. So.
Boy. Remember that whole speech? Never mind. So anyways, there's holiday Charlie Brown specials.
Yeah.
There needs to be Braun Strowman holiday specials.
That would be great.
It's the Great Pumpkin Braun Strowman.
That would be great.
I mean,
he
imagine
just
Braun
dresses
Strowman.
Just dress him as a big pumpkin.
Imagine Braun Strowman dressed up as a pilgrim, bringing you the turkey.
That would be great. Just call it the Feast of Strowman, and then just him sitting in front of, like, a big table full of food, and then just yells, "I'm not finished with this!" And then just starts, like, shoving his face with food.
Somebody was like, no, listen. Somebody was like, can you pass the stuffing? I'm not finished with it!
Oh my god. That would be great. We need to have, like, this plus, like, an Easter version. Just Braun Strowman just dressed up in an Easter bunny outfit.
Instead of the time you got Braun time now.
Like, that would be great. That would be so great. Or, like, you just have Braun Strowman dressed up as a redneck for 4th of July.
I was like, redneck? I want to see where he's going with this.
Yeah, 4th of July. Do, like, a 4th of July special. It's the 4th of July, Braun Strowman.
I'm not finished lighting these fireworks yet.
When did Braun Strowman turn into a Viking? I'm not done with the fireworks yet. Gardy gargy.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of other ones that they could do that could be funny.
Oh my god.
St. Patrick's Day.
No. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman as the New Year's baby.
Why not? Big Show was already.
Wait, what?
Big Show came out on Raw on one episode during the Attitude Era and dressed up as the New Year baby.
Oh, okay. Why do I remember that? I remember that, I think. I remember seeing that episode. For some reason. But on the meme side, did anyone see my my post from like last week? It was like, it isn't really Christmas without some sexual chocolate. It was It was Mark Henry just laying in front of a tree.
I just saw it again.
Like, I died laughing at that when I saw it, and I was like, this is perfect. It was like the perfect thing for the perfect time of year, you know? So,
speaking of memes, I believe you're the one who did it, and yes, you were. SpongeBob singing Alistair Black song.
Yeah, the SpongeBob singing Alistair Black's theme song. That was fun. No, actually, Josh found that. Josh found that. I reposted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Josh posted it on the For the Love of Wrestling Facebook page, and then I reposted it on the meme page. So, I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, see, I was just looking at the meme page, so that would make sense.
We have a meme page?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, where am I at when we are discussing all of these things?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm about to add you to it.
Yo, okay, you know what? I posted this in the meme page too. I want to do this. I just, like, when I have 10 hours to myself, I just want to...
I knew you were going to say that. I just passed it.
And when I have 10 hours for myself, I just want to watch Woken Matt Hardy laughing for 10 hours straight.
I feel like that would make anybody insane.
I already am insane. What are you talking about?
Yes!
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That sounded like SpongeBob.
Yes, it did. Don't do that ever again.
No, but okay. So, okay. I actually want to talk about my newest addition to, actually, yours too, Connor, your newest addition to 2K18, huh?
Yes.
So I've had this character for a while. I created this character on 2K15 because I was like, okay, I want to make new characters because like the models changed and stuff like that. I wanted to make something new. So then I could just make this character name like I was like, okay, what's the name gonna be? Ryan O'Grady. Okay, I'm gonna call him Ryan O'Grady. And then so I had him do like this lone wolf thing for a while, and I just kept changing it and changing it and changing it. And I was like, okay, so then I've officially was like, okay, like all these YouTubers are coming up with like these YouTube career universes. I want to do something like that. So that's when I started debuting like all those pictures and stuff on the WWE Gamers group. And then,
yes, Eugene, we have a WWE Gamers group.
I have a Ryan O'Grady on my.
I was laughing at the post in there with it says Intro 30 in the Women's Royal Rumble reveal got Roman Reigns with a wig on.
Yes. I think I love Robbie Fresh. He was like Rainy Romano.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that.
This one with Cedric Alexander. I'm just so happy the other black guy got suspended. That's wrong. That's so wrong.
But no, continue about Mr. O'Grady.
So then we debuted him on the same night, which was kind of what I was trying to do. I
didn't know that was your debut for your game.
Well, no. I tried to do it at the same time. That was my plan because I knew you were. No, because I was gonna do it earlier, but then like I knew that you were gonna like do something with it. So I figured, okay, what's the point? And I had it done, so I was gonna post it anyway.
Oh, okay.
But because I had the footage like a couple days before what you did with Sami Zayn, and then like I was watching it too, the match with Sami Zayn and Ryan O'Grady, and you were like, none of this is what I wanted to happen.
I was so mad. You don't understand, because I had so many plans. I was gonna go in the crowd, throw Sami Zayn off the stage, go to the back, throw him off the truck. Like, Sami Zayn may not have been able to make it for like the next 6 months on my game.
Right.
But I'm like, and then I was like, oh, okay, well at least I can put him through the announcer table. There wasn't a fucking announcer table.
I saw it too. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Like I thought maybe I just missed it, so I literally just started circling the fucking arena. I was like, well, I'm still gonna beat the shit out of Sami
Like I was
Zayn.
thinking, like, okay, is it over at the ring? No. Is it over by the stage? No. Well, then where is it? Where is it?
I was trying to do so much to like Sami Zayn.
Whoa.
Yeah. So in my video,
I should have had you debut at a different pay-per-view.
probably in my video, like it was the NXT after I made it the NXT after San Antonio. And then it was okay, Bobby Roode comes out saying that he'll challenge anyone that wants to step up to the challenge, and then Bobby Roode comes out because he's supposed to face Drew McIntyre for the NXT title on in a rematch, and then Ryan O'Grady just ambushes Bobby Roode while he's in the ring, and then that match starts. That becomes a match, and I don't know how I'm gonna continue it. But I think it'll be interesting. You know?
18 Zayn definitely did some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I love the game. Don't get me wrong. But one thing that kind of messed up a lot of shit was I had a rivalry between John Cena and one of my created characters, Bill Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that was my friend's character because I like having my friend's characters on my game.
Right.
So basically, Bill Cage was just fucking up John Cena's world. Like the whole rivalry, I don't think John Cena got a single win. So then it came to a match where it was going to be. So Bill Cage is the leader of he's the leader of a stable called the big. He's Big Evil Big Cage. So he's like the leader of the Big Evil Corporation.
Basically, Bray Wyatt.
What?
He's basically Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, like, yeah, he's like a badass Undertaker almost. And then like he had like this really like he had these two high flyers, and then this one giant on the stable. And so it was going to be one of the high flyers on there. It was going to be Christopher Colt versus John Cena. When Christopher Colt comes out dragging, or no, I said that backwards. Bill Cage comes out dragging Christopher Colt's body, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, great. Bill Cage just beat up his own stable member.
That's weird.
It was. I ended up just like going with it by having Christopher Colt go solo.
I remember. This was weird too. I was in the middle of a match. I think this was in 2K17. I was in the middle of a match.
Oh, a lot of weird shit happened on 16 and 17.
I was Nakamura, I think, and I lifted up AJ, and it was a triple threat. I lifted up AJ, and someone hit me, and AJ like went out of my hands, glitched out of my hands, and landed straight on his head. Like, shit you not, it was the weirdest like thing I'd ever seen in that entire game.
Well, I had a guy like float for like 10 seconds.
Well, I've had that happen too.
Like the guy was at the top rope, and that was Randy Orton. Hit it at the perfect time, and Randy Orton goes up and goes for the RKO, and he just floats there, while the other guy like hits the ground, and then the other guy gets up and tries to hit me, but I'm just floating.
That's funny.
I should have memed it.
Okay, no. So I actually like this was literally a like WTF moment. So I was in career mode for 16, and I was Ryan O'Grady actually, and I was like in a match against Randy Orton, and I had Orton beat, and literally I picked him up to go for like my finisher, and he RKO'd me and won, and I was like, bitch. Cause literally I had maybe like the end of yellow health, and he was like all the way like at no health at all, and he just RKO'd me once and like pinned me like clean. I was like, that was completely. I might still have the clip somewhere, but I was like, that is completely like. Like, it was weird. What else do you guys want to talk about now?
What else you guys want to talk about now?
I just want to know, why is there a video of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens coming out like the Funkadaddles?
That's Not as bad as the Rowan and Harper coming out as the Funkadactyls.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens is looking pretty bad in that right now.
Yeah.
Luke Harper dressed up as the Funkadactyls.
I think I'll probably throw up if I see that.
There was also the one where Triple H was coming out as
Nobody
Noah
knows
Jose.
Rich Swan. I think I saw that one when he was coming out as Rich Swan.
I think everyone's seen that video.
The Rich Swan in a prison outfit.
There's also one of...
that was hilarious. Rich Swan coming out in a prison outfit to Goldberg's entrance.
Like, honestly, what I've seen, like, all these things that people make are, like, really creative. I was like, I wish I could be that creative. I wish I could be that creative.
I mean, I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can find something funny. Oh my God. Kenny Omega just put this old dude through a table.
Oh.
I'm watching wrestling.
Oh. There was didn't Chris, or no, was it Kenny that threw a table at Chris? Who threw a table at who?
I'm gonna find that out.
Because like they were in a press conference, and like one of them attacked. I think it was Kenny attacked Chris, and then Chris threw a table at Kenny.
Alright, I started being so Kenny attacked Chris. Chris grabbed the table that he attacked him with and threw the table directly on top of Kenny Omega's head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
I'm probably gonna have to leave in like a few minutes.
Okay, we can do.
We can do Around the Ring if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say before he leaves.
We can finish up with that.
What's Around the Ring?
Basically, just a little like debate game.
Okay.
And today is gonna be Robert versus. Almost said Ethan. Wow. Robert versus Eugene.
Huh? And what? What are we playing? Rock, paper, scissors?
Not exactly.
Basically, I'm gonna. Well, wait. Do you watch ESPN?
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
Around the horn.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like Around the Horn.
Okay.
But basically, like one's gonna be for, one's gonna be against. But I'm gonna probably like make it a little different. Okay. So both of y'all are gonna try to decide who y'all think should win the Women's Royal Rumble and why.
Eugene can go first.
But you know what? No. You know what? No, I'm gonna. That'll be after. Who is gonna have the most impactful return
In the Women's Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to see. I want to see
Gail
Kim come back. I want to see Gail Kim come back.
Okay, why?
I mean, what else is she doing?
Not a game.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that, but I mean, TNA. I mean, she had a good run in TNA, but I think she's so much better than anything independent. I just feel like she's the best female wrestler in the world. Okay.
Alright, so the person that I think is going to make the biggest impact, and believe it or not, I'm not going to say it's going to be Asuka. I'm going to say is going...
Well, because Asuka wouldn't be a return.
I mean,
Alright, enough. I was trying to get to, what everyone would think that Asuka would be like a good person, and then we just get into it. Anyway, so the person that I think that would make a shocking return, who might still have some stuff left over, is Trish Stratus. And the reason why I say for Stratus is, and this is the main reason I'm saying, because from what I heard, she's been training for a comeback, and, you know, she'll be doing one of those things where she wants to show her son that, hey, look, mommy can still wrestle and still a badass. So, yeah, Trish return to the Rumble, have her, even if she loses, make her look kind of strong, you know, make her last a couple minutes, and then have her get eliminated. And the person who eliminates her, she challenges at WrestleMania for a one-on-one match. And the person who eliminates her, Sasha Banks.
Can I throw my 2 cents in here real quick?
No.
Yeah, you know what? I'll make it a triple threat today.
Well, no, like now that we're talking about it, I just remembered like someone who's been training for an in-ring return, and that's Caitlyn.
That'd be awesome.
I was gonna, NXT, but I didn't want to try and make that look like too obvious of a choice.
Well, like I totally forgot she was like training for an in-ring return, so this would be like the perfect opportunity for that to happen.
Yeah.
Sure. I still want that team to come.
Okay. I'm gonna time you all this time. Got a minute. Let's see. Robert, you'll go first this time since you went first last time. Who's gonna win the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble, easy.
Go.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura they've been pushing him for the right reasons. And with
Women's
Nakamura.
Wait.
You said the Royal.
We're talking about the women's Royal Rumble.
I think you said the men's Royal Rumble.
You did say Royal Rumble. You didn't specify.
I thought it was honest.
Just do both, I guess.
Yeah, okay. We'll do both.
Alright, fine. So
women's first.
And when we can do this, I can talk about both at one time. That's possible.
I've already started your clock.
No, you stink. Anyway, so Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win the Royal Rumble. This is because of the way he's been being booked. Yes, he didn't beat Jinder Mahal, but that was because of that Indian tour that's coming. Now that that's out of the way, I think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to finally win the Royal Rumble and face Bobby Styles at WrestleMania. It's going to be a great match. Now, the Women's Rumble match, who I think will be winning, and it's not the Asuka. I have a feeling that it's going to be one of the people that return or that get called in from NXT, and I'm going to say Billie Kay. And basically because Billie Kay has impressed me over 2 years. I mean, I didn't like her character at first, but since she became
okay, Eugene. I guess you can start off with the men and then go to the women's.
As far as the men's Royal Rumble, I'm gonna go outside the box, and I'm gonna say, this is a stretch, but I'm gonna say, I think Rusev can win the men's Royal Rumble, and I say that because it will surprise a lot of people, first of all. And he's over. I don't like Rusev personally. I mean, I like him, but I feel like he's overrated. But he's over. I mean, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day is if you getting cheered or if you getting booed. So, and as far as the women's Royal Rumble, I'm probably going to get out with the Paige. Just because I like Paige.
biased.
You got it like right in there. I was like, oh god, he has like 10 seconds left. Is he gonna be able to explain the women's? He's like, and then he was like, because I like Paige. And then right when you ended it, the time ran out. I'm like, wow, that was perfect. I was like, he's not gonna have enough time for the women. Then it's like, because I like Paige.
Yeah, I mean, but as far as I think I don't know if him and AJ be able to have, like, as far as marketing, I don't think that would be good for WrestleMania. And I mean, I just like to think out of the box.
No. I like the Royal Rumble surprises.
Yeah.
Honestly, you both made good points. I wouldn't even know who made the better point, because Shinsuke winning would be awesome, especially if AJ was still champion. We could have that much anticipated Styles Nakamura fight. But then Rusev, that'd be an incredible surprise, and I'd be entertained. I'd love it.
Yeah, but who would give the better match?
Well, I mean, we don't really know who's going to be the champion at that point. So, either way, I mean, it's gonna be good.
I mean, I even like if Undertaker returned and won the whole Rumble.
If Undertaker came back and won the entire Rumble, I'd probably stop watching wrestling.
I'd shit bricks.
I mean, AJ Styles versus the Undertaker. I mean, I know that seems like on paper that seems like a squash match, but think about how good that would be. It's like, I mean, it's not like Undertaker is just like some old, dude who can barely walk. The Undertaker can still wrestle.
Yeah.
AJ Styles made Shane McMahon look like a fucking 15-year veteran. So I'm pretty sure he can do this. He can pull out a good match with Undertaker.
That's true. AJ can make anybody look good because of how, he's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, then you mix AJ's, just incredible arsenal with the Undertaker's psychology and experience. I mean, I don't think it could go wrong.
All right, Connor, you want to do one more round before we end this?
Who won that round?
What?
You want to do one more round?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So, debate on Superstar, and I'm going to have to pull my timer back up. Superstar and Woman of the Year.
Alright, can I go?
Do what?
I would like to go first.
Okay, I was going to say I don't really care who goes first, so yeah. And go.
So, the female of the year, I have it between two people. One is Asuka, the other one is Charlotte, because Charlotte has come through a lot in from her father almost dying. So for her to win the title a couple weeks later and dominating in a dominating fashion was pretty historical. But then Asuka has just been dominating year round. But for the male superstar of the year, if I have to choose anybody, AJ Styles or The Miz. The Miz is great. The Miz has improved this whole year, and if I have to give it between Miz or AJ Styles, it would probably be Miz, because he did a lot in that 1 year and, did so much. So, I got time.
Alright.
Okay, before I answer this, are we talking?
Oh, crap. Sorry, what?
Are we talking WWE?
Yeah, this is just WWE.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
Well, as far as WWE, I'm gonna have to say The Miz. The Miz. He continues to prove why he's one of the biggest overachievers of all time. I mean that in the best way possible, because everybody knows Miz was not bred to make it in WWE. As far as the female goes, I'm probably going to give that to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, she came out of nowhere in a time where everybody needed a character like her, like a defiant, like bitchy attitude. Like that's always needed on the female roster. Like I love that character. My time right now yet?
We'll go ahead and stop it.
Okay.
So you had like 5 seconds left, but you seem pretty ready. You're like, all right, I got all my points out.
Yeah, I mean, Alexa. I don't see why she isn't getting more credit for what she's doing. I mean, she keeps gold on her. It's for a reason.
You know, like, I feel like those two are like the counterpart to each other. Like, well, not the counterpart. Like, I feel like Alexa is the female Miz.
Yeah, that's what I agree wholeheartedly, and I feel like those the best female heel today.
Because a lot of people feel like Alexa shouldn't be, or wasn't kind of like the Miz wasn't bred to be that superstar.
Yeah.
But they proved themselves otherwise.
And you can even say that with the New Day. I mean, because WWE just threw a lot of guys together. Like, remember for a while they had Kofi Kingston with R-Truth, and then they had him with Adam Bourne. I think they had him with CM Punk at one point.
Yeah,
he was going with people for most of his career, and I feel like him in the New Day, when he got with the New Day, they got themselves over, and they built a bond. And the New Day is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest fields of all time as far as the amount of merchandise they sold, and as far as in-ring success.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Like, I wasn't a fan of New Day at first.
I wasn't either. Like, I was like, these guys
No one
are
was.
okay.
Honestly, I thought it was kind of racist. Because they were, doing a whole, gospel type of, the promos leading up to their debut was, all, churchy and gospel-y, and I was like, this is kind of racist.
Well, not only because, I don't know.
I mean, didn't Devon do a similar gimmick back in the day?
Reverend
Yeah,
Devon,
it was Reverend Devon.
he's calling my name. Ooh. And I made it to the test. And that's where we got Batista.
Yeah. We got, he was, what was his character in that?
He was his bodyguard.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Batista. Was Reverend Devon's bodyguard.
I'm probably going to have to leave right now. It's 11 o'clock.
So I wish you guys, everyone, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, and
Yes, Merry Christmas to all listening.
and next
Yeah,
week we'll be on the podcast. Next week we will have the For the Love of Wrestling. I think we're having the Slammy Award.
We're having the For the Love of Wrestling Awards. We're not having the Slammy Awards. We don't want to get sued.
Okay, we're having For the Love of
Cease
Wrestling.
and the cease of whatever they say.
The cease and desist.
Right.
Cease and deceased.
You sound like you were trying to say cease to exist. I was like, is he telling us to kill ourselves?
Seriously, it's been a blast. I'll be back next week. Most likely. See you guys later.
Look forward to having you.
Yeah. Alright, guys. That was all for this week. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on this podcast series. Let us know what you guys want to see us do. All the links for our groups are going to be in the description box. They're also on our YouTube page. I'm also at the beginning of this video, I'm going to put some footage that I took of when I was at Raw this week before the podcast starts. So
I'll watch January 9th. I'll be going to SmackDown. Woo woo. Oh, and you know what?
What?
You know what? If anybody, like, sometimes we feel like we run out of stuff to talk about. So like when Ethan posts the show, if y'all want to recommend stuff for us to talk about, or you want to say, hey, I want to talk, can I come on there? Yeah, comment on there, shoot us a message. Connor Brakefield, Ethan something.
Ethan Milvento.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I did kind of go blank on how to say your name, but
Anyway.
I feel like I would have butchered it if I would have tried.
Probably. A lot of people do.
But, yeah, if you want to go on there, even be like, hey, you guys should talk about blah, blah, blah. I want to hear y'all talk about that. We'll talk about blah, blah, blah. We got you.
All right. As everybody else was talking about, next week is our New Year's, our last podcast of the year. It's also our New Year's podcast, and we're also doing our For the Love of Wrestling Awards, which is going to have a whole bunch of categories. We're going to have all the admins on next week.
I believe we're going to try to.
So it's going to be exciting. You all should join us for that. Anyway, have a Merry Christmas. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all of our groups on Facebook. And have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and we will see you next week. Bye.